guys, we are doing another best of 3 Streets of New Capenna draft. We are working on getting our 20 play-in points so we can calculate our win rate and how much it costs to get those 20 play-in points based on your win rate, which is, mine is currently 70%, which I know won't be for everybody, but I do want to give you guys a rough idea of what it looks like playing best of 3, how much it's going to cost you, how much you're going to get in packs and collection building, and we'll go from there. So wish me luck. Hopefully we can get another 3-0. We already have 2, but at a 70% win rate, a lot of 2-1s means that I haven't gotten a ton. So I've played 7 and I've gotten 2 3-0s, but I'm pretty sure I'm like in the green here, especially if you include even just a small fraction of the packs that we've earned. I have yet to play with Mystery Limousine. I hear that card is pretty good. Also, white is one of the best colors. Taking the rare early on in the set, which is always kind of a thing I'm okay to do, helps you build your collection faster, which lets you start getting rewarded in gems faster. I'm a big fan. Also, I think this card is just good on its own. It's a 4/4 that can remove their biggest blocker. It can redo all of your ETB effects. It can get creatures out from underneath lockdown enchantments, which is definitely really nice. So yeah, I think we'll take this. Jewel Thief, Kill Shot are cards we really like. Witness Protection. I don't want to necessarily be in the Brokers again because we just played a Brokers deck. But I have been gravitating towards Brokers and the Esper deck. Ooh. Exotic Pets and Murder. I love Exotic Pets. I think it's very, very good, but it's hard to not take a Murder. Can we take both? I'm gonna take Murder. And I'm gonna take Murder because we have Shattered Seraph and a black-red land, and because we had a Brokers deck last time, so if we wanted to be Obscura Esper, we would be looking at that direction. But now we have Elegant Entourage. Nothing in black, nothing in white that we really want. It's Elegant Entourage and Jeweled Thief. I'm a really big fan of the Elegant Entourage. I feel bad not taking a Jeweled Thief, but is there a chance we just end up in like an archetype that's just way off? I'm not in love with anything here. I think this is probably the better of the bunch. Also a quick draw dagger, but I think we have plenty of time to get that. They've been pretty underdrafted. We could just go Abzan. There's enough fixing in the format where that wouldn't be the worst. I don't really like most of these cards. We could take the Crooked Custodian in case we end up going into the Obscura version. The Bypass is okay. Not a fan of the Incriminate. But I think the Custodian is a solid 2-drop. This is a late Cormella. We aren't really in either of those colors, though. I don't know that I care. I think this is kind of a sign that this is open, and I don't think we've drafted this much. I don't think I have any YouTube videos in these colors. It does unfortunately mean my first few picks would go in the trash, but maybe we end up in a situation where we're like splashing red for Cormella and burn spells, and that's totally fine. Mangler's okay if you want to commit to the like get cards back thing, and I don't know that I want to do that. I like Gardener, I like the Sawjack. Green looks open. We have green, black, black, blue, red. This is a fixer for the Cormella by itself. Are we gonna be able to get 2 and 3 drops, or do we just not care? Let's take the Masked Bandits. We might just dip on the white, because black, green, red is a thing. Maybe. Dual land. This is actually some of the more tough decisions that we've had so far. Ugh. Take a sideboard card here. Black, red. Red 2-drop I actually do like. Forest, Mountain Plains, that's not quite right. We have the Scarab. I wasn't a huge fan of Fatal Grudge. Have you guys been enjoying that card? Okay, well, I actually kind of like the Sawjack better than the Crew Captain, but who knows? Maybe we'll be the aggressor. Witty Roasters. I actually really enjoy this card. I haven't gotten to play it much since like the Sealeds, and it does look like we're in an open archetype. Let's be the aggressor here. And we're definitely in it. We read the signals correctly, clearly. Titan of Industry. In a color that makes a lot of treasures. I'm pretty happy with the way we read the signals so far. We got out of white really quickly, and we didn't see anything that really made us interested in shifting. You know, we didn't miss anything in white that we couldn't live without, so. Cormella number 2. We can also take another Dusk Mangler, and with Titan of Industry, we could start trying to get those recursion cards. I could honestly see that going either way. I'm gonna take the Cormella. The recursion card is an uncommon, and we just might not ever see it. Hey! Getting bombs. Honestly, Maestro's Charm is not bad either. I don't think, we're not really interested in splashing the blue, but except for the Cormella, right? It's really the only thing. Definitely happy to take this. If we were able to generate some treasures, I would take the Arsonist. I think that's a really cool card, but I'm gonna take another Murder. It's hard for me to not want more Murder. So, do we want to splash the Cormella? I really want some token generation, really, really badly. We actually have plenty of 2-drops, not plenty of 3-drops. We have no fixing yet, which makes me a little bit more inclined to take the Bandits. 3-drops are pretty easy to find. I don't like Midnight Assassin. If we end up with no fixing, I will be happy that we have these. Ooh, what's this? Swamp Mountain Island, close. Solid 3. Solid 2. Custodian. I like most of my 2-drops. I'm being a little greedy. We could take the fetch land as a 2-mana fixer. Take a Ready to Rumble. Quick Draw Dagger would be good, but I'll take the first Rumble. I like the Strong Arm, actually. I think that card is pretty solid. We are starting to see a little bit of white come through. Here's a later Quick Draw Dagger, and we took the first High Rise, so we could take Dagger here. This is the kind of deck we would want it in. Light 'em up. Can't imagine we want to play it, considering we already have some pretty premium stuff, but we'll put it in just in case. What's our best case scenario? We want Glittermonger, take the uncommon for vault value. Hey, that is on color and makes treasures. These are some very good uncommons. What else is in our colors that we really, really want? Nothing. I like this 4-drop. We're gonna probably get rid of the Cormellas. We didn't see anything in blue that we just had to have. Corpse. Corpse Explosion is really good. I like the Venom. I like Mr. Orfeo. The Ring. The Racer's Ring, but I'll take this rare. I think that card is very good. Treasure rare! We did it! Ooh, maybe we want big score. At the beginning of your upkeep, so this just ramps you, lets you make a few treasures, and it's a 2-drop, which we kind of need. So I'm pretty happy to take this, and we're getting gifted a lot of rares. Yes, you do draft against other best of 3 drafters. We found a Riveteer land, finally. And we don't really need any of these things. We might like the prized fight, but we have 2 murders, a ready to rumble, a light 'em up. I'm okay with taking a fixer considering it's our first one. Security, Rhinox is a solid 4. Glittermonger, let's play Glittermonger, not the Ruiner, and we'll ramp into these beautiful, beautiful, ginormous creatures. We got Mr. Orfeo anyway. Mr. Orfeo is a great top to, you know, curve filler. The Witty Roasters is also a consider. We only have 3 3-drops, but I don't know. It feels too strong to me. Another ready to rumble. We might need it. We have enough 2s now. We probably sideboard this ready to rumble. Take the most annoying card. Mountain and Swamp. Doesn't fix for green. I like the Mayhem Patrol more than I like this thing. This is an okay sideboard. Light 'em up. Can't have too many light 'em ups against an aggressive deck. We probably won't play it, but it's definitely worth sideboarding in. What you eatin'? Pocky. My breakfast. Pretty straightforward, only 1 cut. $18 creatures is awfully high. Our 4-drop slot's kind of full, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 2-drops. Maybe we get rid of a patrol or custodian. I think it's a patrol. My 4-drop slot's too full, but they're also good. Patrol is better than custodian. It depends. It's a little bit more flexible, but it doesn't trade up as well with the green-white decks, which I actually really like custodian for. It gets in some really solid beats and makes your opponent have some tough decisions. So I could see myself making a switch depending on the type of deck. If we were on the play, man, holy crap, this would be a hell of a start. Custodian into crew captain. That's less fun. That's a little rude of them. I think they missed a land drop. We could have waited on this and then daggered next turn, but if we hit a land, we're just going to want to play the Entourage and not care. Which we didn't. But now we can just dagger. They're going to regret not having blocked when they could have. Although they could have countered it unless I paid 2 or something. That would suck. Oh no, they milled 2 lands off the top. Oh no. That sucks. I mean, in slight fairness, I'm also stuck on 3, but like, they definitely have the worst of it. All right. We're more likely to need double black for our murder. I do hate leading that way because we'll probably top deck the Gruul 2-drop, which would suck, but you know, that'd be the life we'd live. It's fine. Oh no! Murder! Gotta murder it. Can't let it live. When my opponents go shakedown heavy on the play, feels pretty bad. They can't attack with this. Oh, fudge. Okay, well, now they can. Here we go. All right, so I think we Elegant Entourage. Hear me out. They're gonna dump the rest of their hand here, and they're gonna think, okay, we'll attack with the Bruiser. If we trade, great. Well, this sucks, but we're gonna attack with Elegant Entourage. I guess I could have done this, but they might just only have attacked with a 2/2, and then we wouldn't have been able to kill the 4/4. So now, because they have a bunch of counters, I think we have to Corpse Explosion. Feels pretty bad. But again, that's the life we're living in. We can't let Metropolis Angel get anywhere. Unfortunately, I was hoping they would dump their hand, but Metropolis Angel, they play it, they redraw. So it's kind of a wash there, but that was a 2 for 3, because this replaced itself. So we could just do this and present blocks, but if we do that, then they could just have removal spell and kill us. We're at 17. I think I'm still okay to just keep it going. Maybe instead of the Custodian, I should have played the Patrol, so that way if we hit a land, we could play Witty Roasters plus. Probably would have been better. That's a great card. Now it has First Strike? That's just mean. So if they just attack with First Strike, we have to like quad block and hope they don't have removal, I guess? So if they First Strike down 1. All right. We have to do it, I think. It sucks, but how did this not block? Oh no. I could have swore I clicked on all of them. Oh no. One of my clicks must have just off-clicked or just didn't do it. Shit. Wow, they have double Metropolis Angel. That's impressive. Oh, fuck. So this should be dead, which means this wouldn't be able to attack freely. I mean, they might have just been okay with it. Maybe they had removal. They had this +1 card. I mean, the likelihood of that last card being removal is not great. 4, 5, 6, 7. So now we just hope. Wow. That's depressing. I am up a game, so it's hard to complain. And they didn't have an answer, so we should have been able to block this and we would still be doing reasonably well. What are the chances we want double green? We do need an answer. Like, we just have to have an answer for this flyer this turn, and we missed. We hit this, but it doesn't help us. Yeah, we're fucked. So if that double block had gone through, I think we're okay. They didn't have the trick. All right, well, now that we know they've got 2 of the whatchamacallits, and their deck is pretty fast with a lot of little token generators, with the exception of Shakedown Heavy, which if they play, I think Ready to Rumble's too slow anyway. So I think Ready to Rumble and put in a second Light 'em Up, maybe even a Broken Wings. Those are the only 2 flyers we saw. No Broken Wings yet. Do we see any removal? The answer is no. That misclick punt was karma for wins we got the opponent's mistakes last turn. But a misclick is way different than the opponent making huge mistakes. Yes, Alan, this is our second draft. Make sure you play the black source, so if you top deck, you can murder if you need. But you do want to play a red or a green first, because you do have a Gruul 2-drop in the deck you would want to play over the Patrol. So, you know, mana placement there is pretty relevant, but playing the Swamp second, again, super important for murder purposes. Okay, well, we're flooding now, but... Okay, that can't attack us. Yet. They could do a bunch of stuff where they get a bunch of counters, but that thing right now does nothing. Right now we're still ahead. We're probably just happy to murder here. This is a really good 5-drop. Are they deciding what to put a counter on? Okay, well, I'm fine with this. That's a good card. I am willing to trade this for the Agent, I think. Again, I want to keep the Bruiser away. I don't want the Bruiser and anything else to be able to double block here. I think this is okay. So we get in some good damage. An untapped Swamp is double murder territory. We can Bandits next turn. If they play the Flyer and they attack with the Agent, that's not the worst. Okay. This could be worse. This trades for any orientation of things, and that's fine. They could put a shield on the 2, but I don't care. Yeah. And And we still get to trample over for damage and draw a card. We're way ahead in card advantage here. Oh, boo. That was funny. That draw was supposed to be flipped. We were supposed to hit the light 'em up into the Sawjack. Okay. They do get to draw here, but they lose their thing. And I'm gonna snap light it up. Land in the yard. I am not, I'm tempted to sack and kill the Snoop so they don't get the lifelink. Oh, we can't actually. I forgot. I forgot this didn't have 2 power yet. Okay. Hold open the murder. Yeah, we could have attacked first. They would have double blocked, probably. Well, no, they wouldn't have. They wouldn't have, yeah. It feels nice being on the, you know, being the aggressor and having a big board threat left does feel pretty good. That's annoying. Also annoying. Do I just murder this bird? I think the answer is no. We're gonna play this and just sit. And then we can do both of these things. Yeah, we can murder plus Dragon Lash. Okay, you have another big flyer. Hey, that's also good. I'm trying to think of how I would care how they trade. We could either dagger or murder, depending on how this goes, but I think they are very close. At 8 life, they don't really have the ability to spend a ton of time blocking. Yep. So this is gonna die. They choose to double block the high rise. Would probably be with the initiate and something else. That's 9 damage. Yeah, then they just chump one of these. This has menace. So if we dagger, we still lose the Sawjack. If we murder, we don't. I don't have a 3-drop in their yard. I'm gonna just murder. I don't want them to have any life gain. I guess I could have waited to see which one they murder or which one they life gained. I guess they could have done nothing. So now they get a counter onto something else. This has 4. Don't like that. Cycling. Land doesn't hurt us. And Dead? Yeah, that's lethal on board because we got Menace on the 5-powered creature. Ooh, okay. Game 1 after a massive Game 2 punt. Oh, yeah. It does have, it's a 3/4 first striker. I didn't really think about the first strike part of it. I was just thinking about it being a 3/4. Yeah, I just haven't played that card enough to think about it. In my head, I was only thinking about the stats. The dagger would have been better. Good call. Hey, I just played you. GG. GG. I think you got land stuck on one of the games. Sorry about that. Two-lander on the play? Yeah. I keep two-landers on the play too. All right. Yeah, I'm actually fine with this. That fairy gets way out of hand really quickly. Okay. So they just have a ton of counter magic. This is probably countered. But if not... we just go strong arm into mass bandits. They only have 2 cards left. The fairy vandal's not that scary. If they have a 3rd counter spell, well then... fudge sickles. Let's hope I have a faster start next turn. Alright, we stuck one. Huzzah! Sure. This is fine. They have 2 cards left. We're pretty aggressive. Like, we have a lot of damage. As long as they don't go like top deck murder, top deck murder, top deck murder. I'm not worried about this pressure. That's a little annoying. So they could double block. This has vigilance. That's nice. So maybe the play is ready to rumble, so they can't double block. And then we can block everything on the way back. It also means that they can't block. We're 1 mana away from being able to Sawjack plus Glittermongerer, and that feels pretty good. What could they have that makes me want to block the lackey? A whack would be the play there. Okay, that's fine. They had removal, I think they would have used it. Great, so now we can go Sawjack. Is this another counter? Oh no, they have the Obscura trigger, yeah. Am I willing to 3 for 1 here? Yes. If they have a counter, I'd rather it be on the Glittermongerer than the Strong Arm. They just want a fish, I'm guessing? I'm okay with this. Different numbers of mana value. Okay, so that thing cost, was it a 1-drop? So something gets tiny. I'm a little concerned. If we put this on the Sawjack, it still trades, but it also removes some of their removal cards. Like if they have a whack or a deal gone bad, then they can't kill the Sawjack, and that's nice. So it's increasing my chances of getting blown out, but and not being able to race, but increasing my chances of being able to block that flyer. We have 7 spells, 8 land, so an alligator, that card's annoying. We can't attack well into that at all. We top decked it, we top decked it. Huzzah! Get him, alligator. You're done. Woo! I cannot believe they gave me the alligator. That was a good one. Miss Ray, welcome. How are you doing? Okay, so that thing is still annoying. They could try to race here. We can still block some things. I need a removal spell of some sort. Oh no. So much burn. So many problems. Oh my god, again? Shit. Until end of your next turn too, right? Oh no. Yeah, this is bad. Them getting to trigger this twice is super bad. We have 2 murders in the deck, and that could just end the game. We just gotta find one, and we're flooding out pretty hard, unfortunately. Five, 6, 7, 8 to 9 lands. So well over 50% lands. We have to just bounce off of the Arbiter, unfortunately. That's why we put the dagger on it, so we could bounce. But we're still in a lot of trouble. There's nothing else I think now that will save us, because even if we hit the removal, we still can't block both flyers. It's unfortunate. Trying to think of anything that we could have. I don't think we have any tramples, or we don't have a libation that could swing wide enough. Yeah. No, that's unfortunate. Okay, well, we do need an answer for this all-seeing arbiter. We died to a mythic. They have 3 flyers on the board, plus this one. Yeah. So we are happy to bring in a Broken Wings. We are inclined to get rid of... They have so many counter spells. It's kind of gross. I think the crew captain's kind of bad against them. They have a lot of like 2/1 broker cards. Ready to Rumble. Yeah, the problem is the rest of their stuff is so small. Ready to Rumble is pretty mana efficient. We sided in the the Broken Wings, right? So we have 5 answers in the deck that deal with that one card. We could have brought in another Ready to Rumble, but at that point you're also cutting the cards you need to win. And they have so much counter magic that Ready to Rumble just might not be good enough. I like the cheaper 3 mana one. It's around stroke. You can, you know, make sure you keep your mana a little bit more. Okay, a little sad. We would like a 2 or 3 drop. Given that we know they have counter magic, we need to be able to put pressure on the board and stop them from being able to just hold open counter magic, but alas, here we are. Now they can put pressure on the board and just counter everything we play. Okay. Well, let's hope. We're mostly just doing this for the treasures. They're gonna get in some good damage, they're gonna get some life gain, they're gonna get a head on board, but hopefully it's not enough. It has Menace too. They got rid of a flyer. Hope they don't have removal. They can't counter it. So we want to do this now. It does just brick them. They had a bounce spell, I think, in game 1 too, which is really bad. So we could just die here. Our best case scenario is they just like play a big flyer and we can Ready to Rumble it. Either the 4 mana or the... Although we might not want to kill a 4 mana flyer. Their deck is nuts. Their deck is fine. Okay. That feels pretty good. Okay. I wish I hadn't played the land, but I thought we might have to like murder or something. They're down to 3 cards, 1 on the top. Yes, Cardboard Live is live. Oh, Dusk was asking, I see. regret this. Pretty good. But we take a lot less damage now. We still have good blocks. They actually have a lot more cards now, which is scary. We're definitely scared of them countering this. They haven't used any of the two mana counter spells. Yeah, there's one. This is tough. I mean, I think the major problem here was that we just had a slow start. We did, you know, both games didn't do anything until turn 4, and they have counter magic. And in this particular game, they were able to, on the draw, play a 2-drop and pressure the board and hold open the counters. And that was just enough to end the game. And we are now dead? I mean, maybe if they don't have a counter spell. Although we can pay 2, maybe they'll forget and not do a thing. That could work. If we can quick draw dagger the custodian and murder the spy. Murder this to make sure we can pay the mana. And let's hope they just spend all their mana on like Arbiter and let me kill it. Okay, well we have to kill that now. Corpse Explosion is nice. Doesn't kill Arbiter though. But we have to... Oh, that thing is too big. It's a 6 power. Shit. Oh, shit. So we just have to cast both. And then proceed to lose? Ugh. All right. They have 5 cards in hand. I was hoping it was the other one because I'd have enough to stop it. All right, they're down to 1 card in hand. If they brick a few times, maybe we can get there. No. They had the best of it and we had kind of the worst of it. Our deck was too slow. Any 2-drop that, or even 3-drop that we can land, fucks a counter deck into oblivion. Like, they just cannot hold open their counters while progressing the board enough to stop us. They really, really need a creature on the board before us for that deck to do its work. Yeah. Disco Bisco, welcome. How are you doing, hun? Thank you so much for coming in today. All right, so we lost our first one. So now it's all about it is all about getting that 2/1 value. If your deck is slow, just play a little faster. I will work on that. Oh wait, oh no, okay. I was like, wait, I stacked them wrong? I didn't though. I'm okay with this. They can trade me. I guess I'd rather this thing get wasted. This thing makes combat more difficult. This thing's slightly bigger, but because we have a murder, we'll be able to attack with the Orfeo and kill the other 3/3 that they play or whatever. So the person I'm quickly chatting with, I've been waiting for about a couple of months now for our adventure artist to get back to us. About the new adventure. I hit them up right before okay. Let's hope they -3. Okay, it'll just kill it. Great. I hit them up right before Kamigawa came out, and they've just been super busy. And they're just getting back to me now, and they're saying, hey, I'm ready to do your project. I said, great. Do you want to do Kamigawa or Capenna? And they said, do you have a preference? And I said, no. I will let them pick. So I said, you know, he asked if I had a preference between Kamigawa or Capenna, and I said, you know, I'll leave that up to you. Artist knows best. Whatever you have a better vision for. And he says, I could easily see Hammy as a magical hologram, or I could see Hammy as a dapper Hammy. So cute. Adorable face in a pinstripe suit. I'm so excited. Oh, I'm so excited. It's gonna be amazing. Oh, what if, so normally my drawings are not sexy. But what if we made it so I was like elegant entourage status and Hammy was like, yeah. So you guys have seen the elegant entourage, right? Okay. So he never really does me as like sexy art. Most of mine is like armor. Unfortunate. I kind of knew that was gonna happen, unfortunately. But I was too greedy. So I know we never do sexy, but what about Hammy, Boss, and me? All right, so let's do elegant entourage and Obnixilis. And Hammy can be suited up like Obnixilis. And oh, I'm so excited. Sexy art for what? So I always do the Nerdgirl and Hamlet adventures. Hamlet and Nerdgirl adventures more like. And we are looking at doing some new art. And this is what I was thinking of, possibly having Me like the elegant entourage, which is this. And then Hammy with like the Obnixilis pinstripe armor for Hammy. If you guys don't know what the adventure art is, I'll show you in just a minute because I do know there's quite a few new people in the channel. So just give me a minute, I will show you guys. They're awesome. So I'll show you guys the adventure arts. I'm guessing they have a 3 damage spell here. You're familiar with the Theros one? Yeah. So I have Theros, Ixalan, and Kaldheim so far, and now we're gonna do Capenna. And I think it's gonna be amazing. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Okay, only 50% lands, not too bad. Our opponent does have a lot of cards though. Get a little value there. We still can't exile anything and corpse explosion the board, unfortunately, without blowing up our entire board as well. Which we might have to do if things get too bad. He just said I can give Hammy a fancy Halo-themed water dish. Oh, it's gonna be amazing. I can't wait. Oh, it's gonna be so amazing.
I just want to go back.
If they double block, I think I'm okay with it. Okay, because they didn't. Oh, They're not gonna play these fish until their next turn. I hate this. I will equip for 1 treasure to play around whack, I guess. The wallpaper could be a simplified hammy motif. Yay, I'm so excited. I've been waiting for like a few months for the artist to get back to me. Did we get a raid and I missed it? If I did, I'm so sorry. If I didn't get an announcement, I apologize, guys. Who's Hammy? My Doge. Okay, we got 2 lethal targets on board now. Hey, got there. You know, it's really hard to win when you really have to pee. Okay, so their deck is annoying, right? It's got a lot of little guys, a lot of big chain guys. How not to draft? Thank you so much. I appreciate the bits again. Thank you, thank you. Zalzator as well for the 10 bits 3 minutes ago. I'm so sorry I missed it. Thank you, thank you. Playing like Majestic blah blah blah, and not a ton, honestly. I do think the second Ready to Rumble is probably pretty good. Never again, ... I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. I'm a bad streamer. That's fine. This is the problem with best of 3, is like I have to pee very badly all of a sudden and I can't. I might have to play 2 more games. Maybe during the next sideboarding I'll like mad dash. And my win rate definitely goes down when I have to pee. Have Nerd Mom play for you? Nerd Mom's not back from her trip yet. She'll be back later today. Yet another reason best of 1 is better when streaming. Should have played the Swamp, I guess. This is tough. I might regret that. Is there a spell for 1 blue? I will just play this. All right. Any land, please. I thought for sure they would trade me the Snooping Newsy. Shit. Why did they sack a creature? Just for the extra card? Yeah, must have. Elegant Entourage is better for blocks. And the Dragon Lash is pretty good. Maybe we could have done the Glittermonger. Stomach is growling, have to pee. Can't work under these conditions. Why are you roping every turn? I will trade this. It's not good. But we're behind, and we need a creature in the graveyard in case we draw Corpse Explosion. I'm gonna have to murder this fish. Shit. Rude. Oh my god, their turns? I think they might be watching. I literally think they might be watching. This game, their turns have started taking so much more time. They know I have to pee. Let's be honest, how hard could these decisions be? Fuck off. Eat a giant bag of dicks. Can you run and make it back in time? I probably will during the sideboard process. They weren't playing this slow before. Continue the match on your phone? That would be pretty funny. These people suck. Just throwing that out there, man. Neat. We have a corpse explosion we can get. Corpse explosion, corpse explosion. Cha-cha-cha. You know what's funny? If they do beat me, I was thinking about conceding so I could pee during the sideboard phase, but if they end up beating me, it's gonna take them a fair amount of time. They're at 14 minutes on their clock already. To my 20 minutes, they're 6 minutes deeper in their clock. It's probably gonna take them another few minutes to kill me. Right? Not a ton, but like some. If nothing else, hopefully it gives them a little stress the following turn. I'm thirsty, but I'm signing my own death warrant. If they want to go into game 3 and have 8 minutes left on their clock, we might be able to get there. Oh, I kind of forgot what that did. The opponent immediately starts playing faster? Yeah. We're really looking for corpse explosion now. They have to go to two or three more combat steps to kill me, though. Probably just 2. If they use most of their mana to do that, I think it's okay. Not great, but... Okay. I wonder if I should do this to just... Oh, that has menace. Okay, like this. We're probably dead. Fine. We can't block either of these next turn, but... If they have a counter spell, we're dead. Oh god, I keep hurting my nails by playing with my pen. Stop. Okay. Unfortunately, Corpse Explosion doesn't kill that, but we would have blockers for it, and that's okay. So we still have some outs. Okay, we're still not dead. They have started playing a lot faster, so Jet, I appreciate you. Thankfully, we're like a little bit past the point of like pain. Okay, I'll be back. Okay. A lot of small things. I feel like light them up is pretty good. Are we seeing anything we really need 5 damage for? We did see 2 of the big cards, but... trying to decide if I want Elegant Entourage or light him up, but I think this is okay. All right, let's not mulligan. Okay, thank you. I am feeling relieved, yes. I really had to pee. And then I was like, wash my hands or sideboard? I chose wash my hands. They're still kind of damp. This is the first time we've seen Black Market Tycoon. I kind of want this. We're 1 mana away if we make 2 treasures from being able to industry. I should have played the swamp, actually. Glad you washed your hands. Me too. I'm gonna choose not to take any damage. No, I will take 2 damage only. I guess I didn't really need to do that. Yes. Thank you, Jet. Much appreciated, friend. I was gonna get a 4/4 plus a shield on the 7/7, which they likely cannot kill. Yeah. All their thinking for nothing. That said, 2 wins for our 8th run, unfortunately, but fine. 2-1, our win rate still going up. Ish. I guess that one's actually dragging my win rate back down because I was above 70%. So, unfortunate.